Part 3, Managing Projects. Click here to access the list of projects. A project not only groups participants, but can also allow for different report configurations to be preset to help differentiate your projects by assessment context. Search the list by project name using the search icon. Click the plus sign to add a new project to your list. Type in the name you wish to give your project. You can always edit the project name later if you need to. Select the language of communication. Since the Success Finder sends direct emails from the platform to participants when you invite them or release results to them, this setting will determine in what language the participants of this project will receive their emails. Finally, select a project template from the drop-down menu. What appears here is predetermined when your client account is set up with your Success Finder account manager. A project template can determine the type of project you are looking to create. This will preset what all participants in this project receive and cannot be changed once a project is created. If you have project settings that reoccur frequently, this can help you save some time and avoid having to do the setup for each new report or project. Once you have created your project, it will be added to your list. For each project in the list, you will have a preview of basic information: the project name, the project template, the project status, which will read "Not Started" when you have just created your project, and become open once participants have been added to the project. And finally, the participants in the project. This will show the number of participants who have completed their assessment and the number of total participants in the project. For additional options, click the three dots to delete a project. Use caution when deleting projects. Deleting a project also deletes the participations of individuals who were in those projects. When you select a project from your list, a panel will open up the project summary. Click on Project Details to edit the project name or to edit the language of communication, that is, the language in which emails will be sent to your participant. Remember, a project template cannot be changed once it is set, as it defines locked parameters of the project like report type and settings. Click on Consent to view the consent form that your participants will see when they log on before they begin the assessment. The consent form is customized to your needs with your Success Finder account manager before your account is created. It is available in English and/or French. Simply use the language settings to review it in another language. Click on Reports to see the reports available in this project template. Click on the checkbox and then on the three-dot options to delete a report if you do not wish for participants in this project to access results in this way. Click on the report to view its configuration options. In our Success Finder assessment report, different sections can be added in or removed from what your participants will see. The same applies to an interactive online journey where each section can be turned on or off. The settings applied here will be the default for all participants added to the project. However, the settings can be changed or customized by participant as well, which we will see later. Click on Participations to view the individuals who have been added to the project. If this is a new project, there will not be any participations to view. To add a participation, click on the plus sign. The options that appear are different from what you saw earlier in the home page. Here, you have two options: add an entirely new participant to your client account, or select from a list of existing participants already in the system. These participants may already belong to other projects, but you may wish to see the results here as well. If you click on New Participant, you will see the same pop-up as in the participant homepage, where you will be asked to fill in first name, last name, and email address, as well as job status and job position. You can choose to invite your participant to complete the survey directly here as well. If instead you would like to select a participant from your existing list, you can select them here and click New. They will appear in your participations list of this project. In this list, you can use the search icon to search for participants by name. Click on a participant, and you can click on the envelope icon to send them an invitation if you haven't already when they were set up. For participants who have already completed the survey in another project, you do not need to invite them to access their results again. Clicking this button will simply send them an email notification that they have been added to a new project. This option can also be found in the three-dot options menu. You can choose to reassess a participant, in which case they will be asked to redo the Success Finder again when they are invited. Advanced users will have access to an Export Participant option, which copies the participants' unformatted results to the clipboard that can be copied to an Excel. And as always, be careful of the Delete option, as this can delete a participant's results in this project participation. The columns in this grid show the participant's last name, first name, the date, their participation status, that is, the status of their progress in doing the assessment, or if they have already completed the assessment, their status in this project's participation. If they have already completed the survey, there will be a check mark in the Already Submitted column. This means that they have results that are ready to view. The report status lets you know whether or not there are reports that can be released to the individual. If they have not yet been released, the status will read Ready. If they have already been released, the status will read Released. Let's review the participant summary page. When you click on a participant, the summary page will open. It reviews the participation details: name, job position, status, date. Click to edit these details and save your changes. Remember, a participant's email address is their unique identifier in the system. For security reasons, the email address is not editable. Here is where you can see the project name under which the results have been viewed. If a participant is in more than one project, you can select a different project and see different reports appear, if available. Just as you did for the project, you can review the consent form that the participant will see before they begin the survey by clicking on Consent. If a participant has not yet logged on to complete their assessment, the consent status will read Pending. When it has been accepted by the participant, the status will change to Accepted in real time.